Roma, land of my forefathers, once proud and majestic, now ruined by war and the conquests of the Borgia. I didn't know then what I would become, what I was capable, and yet the consequences of every action can be felt throughout the world. We never know exactly how far their reach extends. Who could know? And yet, every man has his breaking point. Mine was Maria, my sister. We were living on our uncle's farm after our home had been destroyed by cannon fire. I was away, selling my uncle's goods in Forli. She was pretty. The captain of La Guardia was quite taken with her. But she refused him. And Le Capitan was not a man to be refused. I returned from Forli and learned what had happened. I saw Maria hanging from the gallows. And I found Le Capitan the next day in the market. And I cut his throat. Murderer, they called me. But they shed no tears for Maria. I knew my life was forfeit as I fled from La Guardia. And finally, they had me caught.
Wait and release him!
That's when I saw him, just there on the hill behind them. And suddenly, they were everywhere. It was terrible, and yet beautiful. A ballet of knives and death. Afterwards, he spoke to me, extending his hand. His words washed over me like a cleansing rain. He spoke of the Borgia and the rebuilding of our beloved Rome. Brother, they called me, as they taught me their secrets. And in time, I found something to replace the emptiness inside. It didn't take long. Under the guidance of the Maestro, to attain the rank of assassin. And though the outside world might look on all that I had done as wrong or sinful, I was proud of what I had accomplished. But what is it to take a human life, to travel the world, trading death? I had no idea what I was capable of. And before long, it wasn't just a duty to my brothers, and it wasn't about the Borgia. I started to enjoy it. I was arrogant and in a mood for a fight. It had nothing to do with my mission, nothing to do with our cause. I started to fight because I wanted to, and I reveled in killing. And in my blood-drunk fury, I didn't see. I should have noticed. I saw blood on my sword. It was too late. It was as if I had lost and found myself in that moment. The past and future swelling to encompass my life as a single instant. We never know exactly how far the consequences of our actions will reach. But I know that someday, a brother, a father, a husband, someday, one of them will come for me.